blood and calluses. That's the price I pay, breaking my back for another man's payday. Dreams get smaller when the rent comes due. Blood and calluses, it's a life I knew.
Good evening. This is Joe and Chris. This is Pissed Off Blue Collar Rednecks. How y'all doing tonight? This is episode 10. How y'all doing? I hope y'all doing great. It's we're gonna start out. I guess I'm gonna do dad jokes.
Yeah, we're letting him do the dad jokes tonight, so.
I know I don't have my hat. You're just gonna have to look at my bald head tonight. It is what it is. All right, dad joke number 1. What did the buffalo say to his son when he dropped him off at school?
I don't know, what is that?
Bye, son.
Corny.
Yeah. Dad joke number 2. What do you get if you cross an angry sheep with a moody cow?
Oh.
An animal that's in a bad mood. Corny as fuck. It is what it is.
I love that one. That's like corny to the next level, man.
Y'all dig our t-shirts. Check this out.
Yeah.
And of course,
Pretty
this
much
one.
sums it up.
Yep.
Both went with birdie fingers tonight,
Yeah.
apparently. Didn't plan that, just happened. I'm just sporting my new one. And he just sported his favorite one, so. But having said that, I believe this is going to become a new favorite. Just saying. Yeah.
Fuck off!
That's right. Fuck off! In case y'all didn't know, with follow Clay Edwards, so you know, like, subscribe, and
Yes, sir.
give his stuff a look see if you're interested.
He's got a morning show,
Mhm.
and you know, he does his own thing, so y'all check it out.
Right. So now we're gonna get into the politics. Been a couple of weeks. Government shutdown ended, and Republicans didn't give up shit to the Democrats. Good. About damn time they grew a spine. All I can say.
And next thing you know, oh, it's time to break out the Epstein files.
Yeah. In all reality, this isn't going to hurt Republicans at all, because none of them went. It's just going to burn them. We're okay with that, but I mean, it's pointless. It's distraction.
Yep.
It's a distraction tactic. That's all it is. Because they just did the government shutdown that cost $1.5 trillion freaking dollars, which just happens to be the exact same amount they were trying to blackmail out of the government to pay for all the healthcare for illegals. Weird, right?
Yeah.
Coincidence? I think not. About like saying 24 hours in a day, 24 beers in a case. That's not a coincidence.
I
Is
drink
it?
more. No, it's not. I can drink one more beer, more than one beer in an hour.
Yeah, me too. But I'm just saying, it's not a coincidence. It's
Yeah.
planned.
Yeah.
Somebody had a plan there.
Yeah.
Whether we knew it or not, they had a plan. Whether it worked or not.
I think I need to get my hat on, dude.
Okay.
Hey, Mike wasn't lying about the damn receding hairline. Shit.
First not receiving, it's in full retreat, motherfucker. But hey, you
I
know.
think I need a toupee. Oh, I don't. Fuck that. I ain't gonna do a toupee. No.
Hey, I ain't spent money on shampoo in years.
I got you, but I got a
Or
bad.
conditioner.
I got a badly misshapen head, and I'm not.
Hey,
It
I
don't
thought
work.
the same thing about mine, but it turned out to look pretty good, Paul.
I don't
And
want.
that didn't come from me. That came from other sources. So,
I don't want to look like Hey Albert or whatever his name is.
hey Arnold,
Hey Arnold. Yeah, I don't want
that's
to.
my brother.
Well.
He looked like a sideways football, right?
Well, I would too if I turned my head and just.
Yeah, we got completely sidetracked. None of this shit's political at all.
It don't matter. But
Yeah.
continue.
All right. I'll just start at the top. Mem Danny had a meeting with Trump. Yeah, Trump ain't giving him shit. It didn't take that son of a bitch long to figure out that you can't pay for freebie shit for everybody without no money. So, somebody got to pay for it. So, apparently, obviously. Oh. He's figured out, I can't give you all free shit. So, what does that make him? A liar. Big surprise. He's a fucking democratic socialist is what he calls himself, right? Fucking communist.
Yeah. Fucking communist. He's a Nazi communist.
The only way they can pay for everything to make it free is to take it from somebody else. That's how communism works. They make everybody the same level of miserable while they all live it up in the government.
Yep.
And they've been trying it for thousands of years. It still ain't worked yet. It ain't gonna work now, and it sure as fuck ain't gonna work here.
I've been saying.
Just saying.
They said new generation needs to brush up on their history.
Yeah.
Need to brush up on their history.
Well, I mean, that's just like the Civil War. The Civil War wasn't about slavery.
Yeah. I
was
know
about
that.
profit,
You know that. But
taxes.
they tell them something totally different now.
Yeah. Well, maybe he didn't free the slaves until he was basically losing. Right? Got him to fight for the North, but I mean, there's lots of other different reasons that we lost that side. Being Southerners, they come up with the repeating rifle, the Henry rifle. The Henry rifle is what kicked the South's ass. That and no supplies. I've been studying the Civil War for a couple of years now. And I was just going to throw it out there. Let me just put it all out there in a nutshell. We won a lot of fights, but we didn't hold any strategic victories. And when we were right there at the throat, ready to cut it, they always backed away. Instead of going in for the fucking kill when they should have. And I don't understand why they didn't. And the fact that they just wanted to duke it out on the field and the other side wasn't ready. When McClellan had 100,000+ man Union army and Lee was right here, he could have just gone around him and gone to fucking Washington and things would have been entirely different. But that ain't how it played out. He backed off. McClellan still did nothing. That's the most useless motherfucker I've ever seen for a general there ever was McClellan. He did a whole bunch of fucking nothing. And then tried to run for president and didn't get that either. Why am I being pointed at? Oh. Lifesaver?
Yeah. Some blood wrong. I don't know if it'll do any good or not. Yeah. No, you're fine.
Anywho, in a nutshell,
You can come join us if you want to.
the Civil War was about profit, right?
Make you some hot tea in a minute, okay?
Lincoln didn't say you can't go become your own country. He said you couldn't leave. He said nothing about slaves. And that's because the southern states had 90% of the tax revenue that was feeding the country and paying for everything. And when they wanted to leave, he was like, oh shit, we're fixing to be broke. And that's what started the war. You had a bunch of industrialists in the north looking at the south going, these son of bitches are rich. How do we take what they got? That's what the Civil War was about. And they did it. And guess what? Not only did they do it, and then they won, they have kept the very states that were the most profitable and strongest beat down ever since. Think about it. Alabama and Mississippi were right at the very fucking bottom when it comes to the poor states in the Union, period. That ain't by chance, that's by design. And it's a punishment. Call it what it is. And this stuff, them removing statues and taking the rebel flag out of the corner of the state flags, they're just trying to erase history so people forget about it and move on. I don't look at it as hate anymore. It's heritage. You know, it's just what it is. It was what it was. I wasn't alive then. You know, I had no part in it. Neither is he. Nobody alive today has ever been a slave owner, and nobody alive today has ever been a slave. So, can we fucking move on now? Because it's been like over 150 fucking years. I mean, just saying. But anyway, Trump decided he's not going to give any funds to Ma'am Danny. So good luck with all that, Ma'am Danny. He also presented Zelensky with a 26-point plan for peace. So we'll see if that takes hold. I doubt it, but you know, because Zelensky is a puppet of the deep state. He don't want to surrender anything. He just wants to join NATO so that it'll start World War III with Russia. Trump not having it. I ain't having it. And I'll back my POTUS. I hope to elect his ass. So, yeah, you better believe I'm going to back him up.
Recent, Congress and Trump released Epstein files, and Democrats are hightailing it. You know, a lot of them are, and even some Republicans.
Yeah, rhinos.
Yep.
And another one that apparently got exposed here recently for that kind of behavior, MTG. You know, I had a lot of respect for it.
I really don't know what's going on with her.
I'm not sure what's going on with that either. I mean, she was a huge Trump supporter. But then 2 weeks ago, she ends up on The View. And we all know The View is a far left show, period.
I think she jumped the fence.
I think she did. I think they bought her out. You don't go from being worth $300,000 in 2020 to being worth $22 million in 2025 without somebody lying in your pocket.
She lined her pocket, and then she's like, I'm going to resign.
Yep. Hey, let's beat Nancy Pelosi. Ooh, I didn't say that. Yes, I did. Yeah. You say it all you want. You know, this is how they operate, okay? Nancy knew what was going on. She knew it was coming down the pipeline. So she told her husband, hey, move our investments this way or that way, or sell this off, buy that up. She never fucking missed. She outperformed fucking hedge fund managers. That's all they get paid to do is make more money out of money. And she beat them. Not by a little margin. We're talking a fucking huge, unbelievable margin, like 400% minimum over what the hedge fund managers can do.
That's why they call it insider trading.
That's insider trading. That's the very fucking definition of it. Why do they get allowed to get away with it? Being anybody else, we'd been dragged off the fucking prison and thrown under the jail, and they'd have tossed the key in the fucking Potomac. It's just that simple. Why is it okay for them and not okay for us? That's two different sets of rules. We ain't playing that game. This country was founded off of not playing that goddamn game. Excuse the GD. And I got a lot to be thankful to the big man upstairs, but I'm telling you right now, we ain't playing that game.
We can be forgiven for the GD word.
Well,
if it slips out
I'll
once in
handle
a
that in
while,
church.
whatever.
Just saying. But, I feel bound to let everybody know there that I am a God-fearing man and I believe in the man upstairs. And when I get to the gates, that'll be between me and him and St. Peter. We'll leave it that way. I don't need y'all's comments about it. Thank you. Hold them to yourself. Because you got to be at them gates too. And then it's going to be the same way. You do you, I do me.
Let them comment what they want. If they're going to comment,
Oh, that's fine.
If they're going to comment, they're going to comment.
But just know, I'm not reading
Know
the
how
comments.
to know how to take a comment.
Hey,
It is what it is.
here's what it is. Yeah.
I had to learn the hard way on TikTok.
You got a negative comment? I'm wearing a t-shirt that covers it.
Nope.
That's
I
all
just
can
let
say.
them say what they're going to say, and I don't respond.
Sure.
Not to negative comments. I don't. You know what I'm saying?
We are angry conservatives. Republicans.
Yeah. Yeah.
We make no bones about it. That's how we advertise. This is what this show's about. You don't like it? Tune out. Our show is not for you.
We've had to sit here and watch
4 years of them trying to fucking put
10
drag
years
queens
of,
on the
10 years of everything that's been going on. You know,
drag
not to
queens
mention
and trans and
being woke up
Stupid.
and realizing that it's been going on a lot longer than that.
yeah. What,
You know?
what point? I mean, how does it benefit society to get people to change their sexes?
Mm-mm.
I don't see any logic in this at all. I mean, I've made a few jokes in my lifetime about not doing an ugly chick with a stolen dick and somebody else pushing, but you know, being a trans, if you're turning into a guy and you were a chick, and then having a stolen dick, you're just the one pushing. I mean, where do they get the weenie? There's so many questions that I just don't want to know the answer to on that. Just saying.
Don't
you know?
misunderstand us. We ain't got no problem with gays and lesbians. I mean,
hey,
you do your own thing.
live
It is
your
what it
life.
is.
It
But
is what it
you
is.
know,
Just don't
it's-
shove it in my face.
Don't shove it in my face.
And
We
quit
ain't got
putting
no
it in
problem
my
with you.
goddamn TV shows.
Yep.
You know,
Stop. Yes, we
what
don't
the
want to
hell
watch
is
that
so
shit.
wrong with being normal?
I don't want to watch another man kissing another man on a fucking TV show. Fuck that.
Hey, you know, I've seen one. I've seen multiple TV shows. TV shows I like, and there was interracial going on. So,
Well, that's life. I mean,
that's
you know,
it
that's part
is
of
a
it.
fact of life.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
eventually we're all going to be one race because eventually we're all going to melt into one, and that's how it's going to be. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, I mean, if you find a man that you like, whether he's black, white, Korean, Chinese, or whatever, or Mexican, or whatever, hey.
But if you're using multiple networks and you're putting it on every show and you're just shoving it in my face and shoving it in my face and shoving it in my face,
I don't want
I'm
it shoved down
going
my
to
throat.
reject it.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you where you can go.
Yep.
Because I don't want to see it. I'm going to tune out. Because I'm tired of it. They are a majority. No, we are the majority. They are the minority.
Minority, yeah.
Yeah, minority. That's what I meant to say. My bad. But, you know, it's a majority rules in this country. That's how it is. He who has the most votes wins. Period.
Y'all Gen X's stay quiet. for this long.
Yeah.
And y'all pushed and pushed and pushed and
We
pushed and
spent
pushed
many
and
years
pushed.
being called the don't
Yeah.
give a fuck generation.
You pushed and you woke us up. I mean, you woke a sleeping giant.
I've heard
put it
somebody
that
say,
way.
"Who let Gen X off the hook, off the chain?" Guess what? We wasn't never on a goddamn chain.
Hell no.
We was kicked out into the fucking yard and left to the wolves, and we had to fight them wolves to stay alive.
Mm-mm.
And we were fine over in our own little corner until you started fucking with shit.
Motherfuckers
So,
say that shit behind the damn video game.
You
that they're
finally
playing a damn
backed us
video
into a
game.
corner and you kicked us one too many times.
Don't know what getting outside and riding a fucking bicycle and all that shit means.
Don't come in until the street lights come on.
Yep.
I got news for you. I screwed up and left my house key at the house and locked myself out. Come back home that afternoon and spent that whole afternoon in 20-degree fucking weather because I couldn't get into the goddamn house.
That's it.
And when you know it, even though that was horrible and it should have made a fucking impact up here to remember to grab that damn key, I did it again a few weeks later. Guess what? I kicked the goddamn door in. And to this day, my mom and dad still don't understand why that door didn't open and close right after a certain point. I do, because I had to put the fucking door back together. Because I didn't stay out there freezing my nuts off. We figured out what it took to stay alive, and we made it work. And I'm telling you right now, to keep this country alive, we gotta let Trump do what he's gotta do. And all
Yes.
these judges that keep getting in the damn way and blocking it, guess what? They're part of the judicial branch. He is the head of the executive branch. The judicial branch has no power over the executive branch.
He just wanting to let the people see what they're doing is all that
Yeah.
amounts to.
Problem is, eventually we're gonna have to tell him to shut the fuck up
Yep.
and get the fuck out of the way, because you ain't got no business sticking your nose
He
in
will.
this.
He will eventually once.
Well,
You know, I mean, he's got.
it's hard to watch.
I know. We gotta get.
We've covered this multiple times, I think, but I mean, damn. Because even if he does start dragging them in and locking them up and throwing charges at them right now, these judges, they're still in there. They're just going to give them a walking pass. They're going to be right back out. And we're right back to where we started. What they're doing is they're slow rolling the process to the point where his presidency will end so that they can undo everything he's done and go right back to where we were under Biden. And they pick back up with their 16-year plan to destroy the fucking country and turn us into a third world nation, get rid of the fucking Constitution, and turn us into a damn communist nation or a terrorist nation. Oh, did you hear about that?
What?
The fucking Somali populace in, what's it? It's not Milwaukee. Not Missouri.
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
I
That's
think
it.
I heard about that.
Yeah, they redirected FEMA funds to pay for Al-Shabaab, which is a known terrorist group in Somalia, which forced out the Somalians who were in that state.
I got you.
And
I got
they
you.
ended up sending money. How does that work? Oh, I know. It's an infiltration from within.
Yep. Yep.
See how that works? They get in over here, and then they get elected into an office, and they start manipulating the funds and sending them back over and funding terrorists.
Mm.
We're paying for the terrorists that we're sending our people to fight. How the fuck does this make any sense? How is any of it legal? Okay, Then you round up every one of them Somalian motherfuckers in that state. Deport. Plain and simple. Because guess what? They just violated everything. That's treason. Period. Okay? Die or leave. Take your pick. 2 options. That's the way I see it. Because it's the only way it's going to get anything done. We cannot continue to be soft on this.
Did you hear about the fucking 6 Democrats that made the commercial
About
by telling the military that they don't have to obey orders
Yeah.
and shit like that?
yeah, guess what? The military has a chain of command. And the commander-in-chief, also known as the CIC, baby, at the top, would be El Presidente.
Yep. And then they're going to get pissed because...
So if he gives an order...
Because Trump says that's treason that they need to be hanged for.
No, he said it was sedition.
Sedition, yeah, that's what I meant. Sedition
So here's
behavior.
the thing, okay? Senators, representatives, doesn't matter who, which one. They are civilians, okay? Death penalty doesn't apply to civilians. It applies militarily. However, let's go big picture here real quick. Bear with me. Give me a minute. Let me flesh this out. They did an insurrection in 2020. And he said the exact words, go home peacefully and patriotically, to enact continuity of government.
Yep.
Which put him in charge of the military, and they put the military in charge of the whole country. So that made them military enemies, did it not?
Yep.
Which means now they are subject to the death penalty. All he has to do is prove it in court. Oh, I'm sure that's coming. He's just got to get rid of a few of these shithead judges that they've installed first. But that's how that whole thing works. That's the biggest problem we got right now is the installed Soros-funded lefty judges. They got to fucking go. They're not following the word of law. What is this one that's trying to resurrect the charges against him that the Supreme Court has already swatted down? You heard about that one?
Enlighten me a little bit more.
I didn't read up enough about it, but I do know that I can't remember the judge's name.
Is it the Indian guy?
No, I think it's a female judge.
No,
but I ain't sure.
no, I meant the one who brought the charges up against him.
The judge trying to charge him.
Oh. Okay, I didn't hear anything about that.
I don't know enough about it. I'll dig into it this next week.
I know Al Green is trying to get more, brought up the damn impeachment bullshit again.
Who the fuck is Al Green?
The Indian looking guy with the fucking beard. You know, the crappy looking fucking beard.
Every Indian guy I've ever known, except for Mim Danny, has a fucked up looking beard.
Well, I mean, you just have to
Apparently,
look
he
him
knows
up.
how to use a trimmer.
Look him up. You'll see who I'm talking about. He's a piece of shit. That's all he is. And which all of them are.
No judge has power over the executive branch. Period.
No,
None. But he's Trump's trying to play nice.
Yep. Even on a
And
fucking
you don't have
state
to.
level.
You don't have to.
Oh.
So I'm not really sure what his end game is here. My biggest
Only he
concern
knows
is the fact
in the
that
military.
he may be burning down the clock uselessly. Because that's their end game. They're trying to burn out his clock because this is his second term. And after World War II and FDR, they decided they were going to pass a law saying you can only only served as president of the United States twice. I don't like it.
Well, there's something else going on because
There's a lot of shit.
they're
going on.
they're playing checkers and he's playing 3D chess, dude.
Yeah, I know. He keeps leading them into fucking trap after trap, and
Yeah.
we don't see it until he goes snap. Which kudos, well played. But you know, at the same time, hey, you know, and here's the thing: he's got a way of exposing his enemies, even those who are supposed supporters, like Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yep.
I mean, I would have liked to have had her here, maybe the previous her when she was supporting Trump.
If we'd
Back
known,
when-
yeah.
not the current her. But you know, hey, it is what it is. You know, seriously, Republicans, vote with your fucking.
I think a lot more people are going to start taking their mask off now.
Vote
And
with your party.
you know,
Back the man. Period. Democrats can do it. They can unite as a united front against you, whether they like it or not. They stick together. Do the same. Give them a dose of their own fucking medicine. They can't stand that shit. And they can't fight it. So grow a fucking spine and do it. Because if you don't, who the fuck else is supposed to? We're gonna have to elect somebody else and wait longer and put somebody else in there who can. It's not getting the job done. He's there now. We need to get it done now.
it's time to wake up. It's time to stop shutting up. Get up off your ass and get something done. Look what we're going to leave our fucking kids if we don't. I'm
There's
just
gonna
saying.
be nothing to
There's,
live on.
I know. They're going to be living in a fucking socialist
It's just like
damn
the goddamn central
communist
bank.
damn world.
Right? The central bank's been bleeding our fucking country dry since 1913. Right? And they got a full grip on the financial situation in the 70s when they switched us off of the gold standard to the petrodollar. Why are we paying the Fed interest to create our currency? Why?
I know. Hell, he's trying to get rid of Jerome Powell now.
I know he is, but at the point that I'm trying to make here is, it's a corporation, right? Why are they not changing the rates? Because they get more interest out of the deal.
I know.
They get to line their pockets fatter. That's why they don't want to. Because it enslaves the people to them. It keeps us poorer and them richer. It's no more simple than that. They're not going to work with him because they're getting paid to not do it.
Chicken
And at the
I
end
got
of
a
the
piece.
day,
You got this for a minute.
Yeah, I got it. I got this. And you know, at the end, there's usually one or two or three people at the top who's getting that money. Who's getting that money? We're sure as hell not getting it. And they're using our fucking tax money to pay for everything from fucking state-funded terrorists to fucking gender studies in fucking countries that ain't part of our country. Why? Why the hell are we paying for that? Sesame Street in Afghanistan. Fuck them. They're not part of the United States. They want to learn how to watch Grover speak Spanish. Let them do it on their own dime. It's just, disappointing to watch. I don't think I can tolerate not saying anything about it anymore. You know, when we were growing up, Gen X was considered the don't give a fuck generation. But we very much give a fuck now. So get ready, because we're at the age where guess what? We can be running this show, should we decide to do so. So, having said that, don't test us, because you won't like what happens after. I mean, Gen X is 45 to 60 years of age at this point. That's our cap, right? We're at the age where we qualify to have every office in this fucking land if we choose to do so. Do not make us mobilize and unite against your ass, because we will. And when it's all said and done and we take the shit away from you, you're going to be standing there going, wah, 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 and we're going to be like, we don't give a fuck, because we're the don't give a fuck generation. We don't give a fuck about your feelings. Get the fuck out.
Yep. Andy, I hope you're watching tonight, brother. I'm gonna miss you.
Did you hear about his dog?
Yeah, you told me about that earlier. Bill, thank you for watching.
If Scott, if you're watching, hey, love you, brother. They are people.
Yep. What else could you talk about?
Well, I mean, there's plenty of other stuff to talk about, right? Like the tariff system. Why are we even discussing that, right? Why has the Supreme Court got to rule on that? There's been plenty of presidents before. You didn't catch no flack about cutting a tariff on this country or that country. So why the fuck are they getting in the way now?
Anything they can do to hamper Trump's all that amount.
No, that's the goddamn central bank.
No, I know.
And the deep state. If they're not one and the same, they're working together. I mean, you can't pay attention to all this shit and not think that. It's plain as day, right? They're going to throw up every roadblock they can to keep him from doing what they know he's got to get done, which would be creating a new system to remove us off the central West Bank system, which just basically makes some fat cat over in some other country rich, Rothschilds, isn't it? Aren't they English? Yeah. There you go. Yeah. The EU, that'd be the European Union, for those uninitiated. Yeah, they're all part of that. You know, that would mean the money is eventually it's making its way out of our fucking country into theirs. Yeah, yet again, just another fucking country feeding off of us. That's why they pitched such a bitch when he shut down U.S. aid, right? Because I mean, it was funding every fucking thing. And the second they did, he got rid of that, and they couldn't get their funding no more. They started raising hell, and they used their little fucking judges to start throwing up roadblocks left, right, and center, knowing they couldn't do shit about it. And what they did do was they moved all of their money laundering and money funneling through the Clinton Foundation and through Soros and his Open Society. This is not conjecture. This is not conspiracy. They got paperwork on it, brother. This is plain and simple fact. They just haven't charged anybody yet, because that That's fucking treason. And treason is punishable by death. Doesn't matter if you're fucking military or a civilian.
Excuse me.
Oh, hey.
What?
I did find out something yesterday.
What's up?
There's like 4 or 5 states that still do death by firing squad.
Yep.
Did you know we're one of them?
Yeah, you told me about that. I didn't know, but yeah, but we haven't used it not in a while.
No, we haven't. I think we need to.
What was the one that killed their man the other day by firing squad? What state?
Should have looked it up, but I forgot. Should I look it up again? You want me to look it up?
Sure, if you want to.
I think it began with
It was last week. It might have been Minnesota or Maine or something.
Yeah, we'll find out in a sec. Just give me a sec. I'm a decent typist, but I'm still kind of slow.
I'm a
Here we
hunter
go.
kind of guy.
It's coming up. South Carolina.
No.
Executed Mikhail Mahdi by a firing squad April 2025. Making it
April?
second.
No. This is just a few days ago.
March. November. There it is. South Carolina still.
Okay.
Here it is. Stephen Bryant, 44, convicted over 2004 murder, was shot dead despite growing backlash against barbaric method. That's not barbaric. The guillotine is barbaric. Drawing and quartering is barbaric. Disembowelment and demasculation, those are barbaric. Firing squad's just bullets. Any method of execution is going to be at least somewhat barbaric. So, how heavy do you want it? Do you want drawn and quartered, or bullets, or lethal injection? Either way, it's still going to be death. Does it really matter? Bullets are cheaper than lethal injection.
Or do you want to carry capital punishment?
Me personally,
from the taxpayer?
I'd still vote for drawn and quartered and disembowelment and demasculation, especially for child molesters.
Yes.
Cut all of that off. Just right there and film it. Broadcast it even.
That's what we need to do. We need to go back old school. It needs to be.
They need to be fucking scared.
It needs to be shown on TV. Executions.
I guarantee you, it wouldn't take very many of those, and it wouldn't take very long. Crime rates would start dropping like a hot rock.
No, I don't want that to happen to me. But
Good. They'll think 2, 3, 4, 5 fucking times before they do.
the problem is that they sit there for 15, 20 fucking years before they're put to death. Sometimes longer than that.
Oh, well, I think they should all take the Texas route on that one, where if more than 2 people saw you do what you did, you don't sit on death row for 20 years. You go straight to the head of the fucking line. The express lane, baby.
Yeah.
But on that note, we all have a right to a fair and speedy
Judge, jury, and
trial.
executioner, baby.
And I'm gonna say goddamn thing about appeals. Hey, you think you can get off? Go ahead and appeal it. Go ahead and burn them speedily. Yeah. Let's see how you work out there. I guarantee you it ain't gonna be the way you like. And you know what? I'm starting to think I might want to run for governor. Because I'd sure like to televise a few shootings.
No chance. No chance in hell, Vince McMahon.
Just saying, It's starting to sound like a really great idea.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, we're not going to get a solution without being tough on crime.
Yeah.
Do I like it? Do I agree with it? Not necessarily. Do I think it's necessary? Absolutely. I'm not agreeing with it 100%, but I'm telling you, sometimes it's a means to an end. And that end would be a more peaceful existence for all involved that still draw breath legally.
I know I told y'all last episode that the government was going to open back up. And hear me out. It did. But not the way you think it did.
Yeah, they didn't give up shit.
Well, not only that, and we done away with the damn tinfoil hat. There's no such thing as conspiracy theory anymore to us.
No,
because conspiracy theory has always been proven correct.
It just takes a little while, but then it's like, oh, hey, guess what? This wasn't a conspiracy theory. It's actually fucking truth.
Yep.
So
we're calling
ourselves came off, baby.
We're calling ourselves truth analysts these days, and as far as the government shutdown goes and stuff like that, no.
Need a couple of hats that say truth. Just that simple truth.
Dig and do your research. Figure out what's going on.
Get involved in the process.
Yep.
Because we wouldn't be on here talking for an hour had I not gotten involved in the process. And now I'm paying attention and I'm reading and I'm doing my research. And
These rabbit holes out there you need to go down to.
Dude, I'm glad I ain't riding a horse because that son of a bitch would have stuck his foot off in a damn rabbit hole and broke his goddamn leg and put him down by now. You know what I mean? And there's so many it's impossible for any horse to take a gallop if you're willing to look. This shit does not just happen by chance. None of it does. There's people at the top, some fat cat motherfucker who don't give a flying fuck about you, me, or anybody else, calling the shots, greasing the palms, loading the wallets, just so they can control all of us. Why? So that they can stay fat, rich, fucking cats on the top.
That's the way it's been for a long time, Paul.
It's been this way for thousands of fucking years.
We had a man that's come in and trying to change
I
it.
see it for what it is right now, and I'm going to rebel against it. If you
We got a man that's come in and trying to change it. Y'all let him do his fucking job, man.
Not just that, back him up.
Yep.
Give him some support, for fuck's sake.
Yep.
Help him streamline the process. I mean, what the hell is so wrong with wanting to make America great again?
Don't you want extra money in your
Am I wrong?
pocket? Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Don't you want your fucking money back? Don't you want your money back in your pocket? Don't you want living to be? Don't you want to be able to live again and buy groceries and pay your fucking
let's
bills
break it
and all
down
that
for
shit?
you.
And everything?
Okay, hey, here it is. I earn money. Guess what? It's taxed. The second I earn it, I don't get all of it. The government gets some of it. Hey, I spend some money in the store. Guess what? It's fucking taxed again.
Tell them about it, Charlie.
I sell something. Guess what? That shit's taxed again. I fucking die. Even though I'm dead and fucking gone, it's still a fucking tax. Called the death tax. Look it up, fuckers.
You pay your house off, it's taxed every fucking year.
You may pay the house off, but guess what? You don't own that dirt underneath that house. Because if you don't pay property taxes every fucking year, guess what? They'll take that shit back. So did you really own it? Or were you just fucking renting it for the government?
That's all you're doing.
Don't call it a property tax. Call it property rent. Because that's all it really is. You don't own that shit. Which is the biggest problem I got with all this shit. We're taxed to fucking 9 ways to Sunday.
Wake the
We
fuck
don't
up.
know none of this shit.
We are in a matrix, dude. Wake the fuck up.
It's
Wake
not.
up.
It's not a matrix. It's a
It's-
fucking taxation
I
loop.
know, but we're slaves.
don't know that they
We're
are.
slaves is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, we're enslaved. Every fucking one of us. And if you can't see it for what it is, you're fucking blind.
One of them guys that's got the little in our fucking head, laying back in that fucking
Shit,
coffin.
that would be nice. At this point, I've had to work every fucking day since the day I was old enough to. I never been handed nothing. Nothing. I had to earn it, all of it, and I ain't got hardly anything to show for it after fucking damn near 40 years of fucking working for it. It shouldn't be this damn hard. A guy in his 50s should not be having to outwork 20 fucking year olds just to make a goddamn living to keep food on the table. You shouldn't have to choose between putting groceries on the table and paying the house note. He should be able to do both with money to spare.
That was the time when I had fucking savings. I don't have a savings. I ain't have fucking savings in them.
And dude, I ain't had a
Years,
savings
man.
account in over 20 fucking years.
I had some cushion. It's all fucking gone.
I had a little bit starting, and then my wife got 2 different kinds of cancer at one fucking time. And that shit. It's just been a month doing storm relief out of town, making the most money I've ever made in my fucking life. Guess what? I made $4,400 and change every week. You want to know how much of it I got in my pocket? $2,200. The government literally took half of that shit. Half. I come home. I'm home for 4 days, and my wife's in pain, and we go to the hospital, and hey, congratulations, you got fucking cancer. Guess what? Any money I had left from that shit that I did the month before, it was gone. Just like that.
I'll say a prayer for my sister, please. His wife, Jennifer.
2 different kinds of cancer, not one. Ovarian cancer and clear cell carcinoma. There's 2 words you don't, my family has had a lot of cancer in its history. And I've had to grow up and watch family members die of different kinds of cancer. There's 2 words you don't want to hear: malignant and carcinoma. Those are 2 words you don't want to hear when you're talking about cancer. And I've heard them both in the last year when people are talking about my wife. She's still here, she's still fighting. But I'm telling you now, I'm thinking they probably had a cure for this shit many fucking decades ago.
Oh, no doubt.
But they make more money off of treating it instead of curing it. So they're just going to keep on giving all of us fucking cancer so they can fucking keep their profits rolling up to the fat cat on the top. Because guess what? I don't believe I've ever heard of a Rothschild ever having fucking cancer.
No?
Have you?
No source. No, nor any of the sources.
Or anybody even closely related to them or dealing with them have ever had it. Ain't that a funny fucking coincidence? Oh, by the way, I don't believe in fucking coincidence. That's by design. So, call it what you want. Yeah, we did a little bit more of the pissed off this week. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Because, as far as I'm concerned, there ain't been a whole lot of it been enjoyable the last week or 2. Been nothing but
Hasn't been enjoyable for a long time.
pain and misery for me. The only bright side I got is that I got good people in my life that surround me. I may be a fuck up, but they forgive me for it, and they work through it. They help me move past it.
We all fuck up.
Yeah, we all do. There ain't a damn one of us perfect. But we could be a hell of a lot better off if we'd all fucking pull our heads out of the sand. Quit ignoring shit. Quit kicking the can down the road. Make a change. Good or bad. It's time to do something. We got a man in office who's doing something. Whether you agree with it being right or wrong. At least he's doing something more than the last one did. Right?
I will tell you.
We can't progress as a race, as a people, as a society if we don't progress. And sometimes you make a mistake. We're human. Humans make mistakes. We're creatures of habit.
Go along with what you said.
But mistakes are correctable.
You better be on the right side. Because if you ain't,
be ready to be facing.
be ready.
I'm telling you now. But
It's
you
gonna
know
be
what?
us against you. You're saying.
And we don't want it to be that way.
No.
Let's
No, we
try and
don't.
keep it peaceful. You know, I keep telling y'all be good to each other. There's enough people out there who think being an asshole is the right way to be. They've been doing that shit for thousands of fucking years and ain't worked yet. I'm an asshole. I know I'm an asshole. But I try to be a nice son of a bitch. Till you piss me off. Or do something fucking stupid.
It don't take much.
No, because
For me
there's just too damn much of it confronting
Yeah.
me in my day. You
Yeah.
see 50 fucking idiots and assholes back to back. If you run out of patience quick.
Yes.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, I didn't have a whole lot to start with, so I ain't got a lot to work with. Don't fucking do it. Don't fucking do it.
Millennials. Gen Z. Don't ride the fucking passing lane. Don't ride the fucking passing lane. I know you think you bad shit. You're just gonna get over there and you're gonna do your own damn thing. You're not ignorant of the law. You're just getting over there to piss people off. Get your ass over to the fucking slow lane. Let motherfuckers go by because
You ain't doing nothing but holding up the procedure.
you're holding up procedure and you liable to get your ass tagged in the ass for it's over with.
Yeah, because there's gonna be one motherfucker out there who's had a bad motherfucking day.
Yep.
And he ain't gonna be afraid to shove a bumper into your ass and shove you the fuck out of the way. So, you can do it by
Respect. Get your ass
choice,
over.
or you can do it by force. And trust me, we're coming. The force is coming.
It's like everything else. You're not above the law. Get your ass over in another damn lane and have some fucking respect.
You know what? Not just that. Quit listening to everybody else. The government don't know what's right for you. These fuckers are so out of goddamn touch on the left, it's ridiculous. They have no idea what their constituency wants. All they care about is telling you what you want to hear so they can get your goddamn vote. They don't care about you. They don't care about me.
They don't give a shit about that. They don't give a shit about what I just said now. They don't give a
No,
shit.
they don't. The fact is, they're doing what they're doing to keep you and us divided. Because divided we fall, united we stand. Come on, let's find a little middle ground here. Let's unite. Let's stand. Let's show them what we stand for.
Prove my brother. I'll take you in your hand and we'll walk it together, brother.
You know what? We put all that shit in the past from the past, right? Let's start a new thing today. Let's get it together. Let's work it out. Meet in the middle. Find the happy middle ground like we're supposed to. Unite. Well, let's make a change. It ain't really no more simple than that. It don't have to be violent. It don't have to be ugly. Unfortunately, that's just the only way it ever really happens. But does it have to happen that way this time? That's up to you. Conservatives, you don't like to get violent. It's the last resort in our book. Don't push us to the last resort.
Martin Luther King had a dream.
Yeah, and I'm sure he died dreaming. Right there on that fucking hotel.
He wanted us all to be.
The Lorraine Motel in Memphis.
He wanted us all to come together. He wanted us all to be one.
He did. And you know what? And the generations came after him, I think they twisted the message. You know, they missed out on the point. I watched a few of his speeches. He said there's a right way and a wrong way to do things. When you start doing it the right way every time, the way we've been doing it ain't been right. This is me talking, not him. I believe the man was correct. You know, we got more power when we all stand together on something. And the fact of the matter is, the whole damn world has been taking advantage of our country for way too long. And the politicians that have been in office have been letting that money flow right out of our fucking country into other countries. Most other countries, when we cut off U.S. aid, they're starving for cash because we've been supporting their ass.
We can't help what happened in the past. We can't help the events that
and
took
we're
place in the
not
past.
responsible for funding everybody's
No,
shit.
that's not what I was getting at. We can't help what happened in the past, and you know, everything that happened in the past and all that. But this is here and now.
Yeah.
Slavery is the
We
only.
live today.
That was a long time ago. We had no control over that. This is us, and now, all those people are gone. We
Let it
don't.
die.
Yes, we don't have nothing to do with that.
It's a distraction. They're distracting us from the stuff that's going on here now. They keep dragging it up on purpose to keep us divided. It's just another system of control. Throw off the yoke of control. Make up your own fucking mind to make a change. And when you are ready to make that change, I will be there to extend a hand.
Right here.
And say, welcome to the party. Let's get some shit done. We're at an hour or over.
All right, guys. That's it for tonight. We thank y'all for tuning in.
Yeah. We'll see you next week.
We hope y'all catch us next week.
Like, subscribe,
Share, comment.
and y'all fucking be good to each other.
Love one another.
That's right. Remember, take a deep breath. Think it through. Make the right call.
Our
If
parents,
anybody's going to be an asshole, it's going to be me.
our parents ain't always going to be here. The older generation is dying off, you know, and it's us.
So
It's us. And let's do this. We love y'all.
Let's show them we know what we're doing.